Namaskar friends. Today we will discuss about pre-diabetes and diabetes and long-term diabetes, severe diabetes, people are who are on medication and people are on insulin. See, pre-diabetes is a very easy condition to get reversed. We'll talk more on full diabetes. So anybody who has HbA1c 6.5% above is considered diabetes. Many times what happens, somebody was diabetic only last 1 2 years. Sometimes he is under not under control. Maybe HbA1c is 8 9 10%. Somebody who is diabetic for many years, 15 20 years, but their HbA1c could be around 6.5 7 also. At times I have seen at 5.9 also, and they are on medication. Now the question is that how do we go about it? Somebody says that okay, that guy got his diabetes reversed, or this guy got diabetic remission, and this guy is not able to reverse his diabetes. Why? Why? It is because we are all at different stages of a problem. All know a stitch in time saves nine. Suppose the problem is identified earlier, it is better to, it is easy to get rid of it. So let's look at it today. Pre-diabetes is about 5.7% to 6.4%. Above 6.5% is diabetes. Now what do we do? How do we go about it? See, doctors tell you to eat 6 small meals from morning to night, 3 main meals and 3 small meals, and we are on medication. A lot of contradictory information which is available either YouTube or write-ups and all that. I will tell you one simple approach. Not that other things are not simple, everybody claims it is simple only. So, as we discuss this 30 wellness secrets, first 10 is to assess your health score on 10 parameters. I have seen many people who are only focusing on diabetes. See, you need to look at it out of 10 parameters, where are you? Some people are overweight, have a belly fat, and a blood pressure, and maybe diabetic, and probably they have dyslipidemia also, high lipids, and thyroid also, and then D and B12 vitamin deficiency. So we need to handle as a overall. Human body is not like separate, like tire is different, engine is different. Say suppose there is a puncture, you just do the puncture, that's enough. Human body is not like that. Your overweight means there is a metabolic disorder. Your belly fat, there is a metabolic disorder. Somebody who is under blood pressure, taking medication, all these things. So first check your health score on these 10 health parameters. Find out what is your health score. I have seen people with very 20-30% health score. That means out of these 10 parameters, people are having multiple issues. Having known that, if your D vitamin B12 insufficient, start taking supplements. Look at other parameters. Dyslipidemia is very high. Dyslipidemia, we have high triglycerides and low HDL. Of course, I generally don't encourage medicine, but of course, when it is required, talk to your doctor, and minimal medicine you can try. Even diabetes also. When it is required, yes, you definitely need medicine, but unfortunately, many times, the heavy doses are given to bring down the HbA1c, rather than focusing on lifestyle modifications. See, people continue eating 6 times and use, bombardment of the medicine to bring the HbA1c down. In my opinion, it is not good. You may have a very beautiful picture of HbA1c, say below 7%, with 3 4 medicine and other comorbidities, is equally bad. So friends, what do we do? A diabetic patient, or generally, I don't talk specifically diabetic, but nevertheless, diabetic is a disorder which requires special attention. So what we discussed in our second step, 10 daily mistakes, abuses what we are doing. We all discussed about that. Lack of sleep, stress, not drinking water, not clearing the bowels. All those 10 points are there. We have discussed it number of times. So first 10 points is health score. Next 10 points are what are the abuses you are doing. You can't continue doing the abuses and take medicine. You are not sleeping overnight properly, you are stressed and all, you are not drinking water, you are not clearing your bowels, you continue eating high carb foods, eating multiple times in a day. All this will not help. You can manage a little bit here and there. Okay, my HbA1c has come down now. It doesn't work. So what do we do, friends? So in our approach, we all talk about 4 liters water every day one must consume. 2 bowel movements. 1 hour brisk walk, stress management, 7 hours night sleep, avoidance of all this high carb foods, processed foods and all. Stop eating multiple times, and then what to eat. We discussed again this number of times in many videos. Maybe I'm confusing a lot of people making more videos. It's like looking at the subject from one particular angle. So friends, what do we do? So if you are diabetic, you are on a multiple medication, you are on insulin also, there are few things which are non-negotiable. Hydration, elimination, physical exercise, not eating junk food, sleeping well, managing stress, these are absolutely essential. Then we'll talk about the diet. Now what do we do, friends? Immediately after waking up, drink 1 liter water, focus your mind on your stomach with an object of going to the toilet. Only after finishing your toilet, you are licensed to engage in any other activity. Otherwise, you stay put at home. Go for 1 hour brisk walk or exercise, game, swimming, whatever you want to do. Come back home, again drink 1 liter water. Focus your mind on your stomach. You will be able to go to the second bowel movement. Then what you can do, friends, you can eat 2 times when hungry. Just speak to your doctor. I can't generally give to everybody this advice. By and large, you can talk to your doctor, tell him that you want to eat 2 times and ask them accordingly change the medicine. Before eating food, you check your fasting glucose. Write down, put a date, put the time, when you are, what you are eating, write down very clearly. Just check, keep the track for few days. Then after eating food, 2 hours, you again check your blood sugar. Keep tracking out. Again, same thing in the second time. Now, when to eat, what to eat, how much to eat is your choice. Only question is eat 2 times. Remember, don't drink water while eating food. You must, at least if you drink water, you must wait for 20 minutes and you must wait for 2 hours after eating food. So what type of food to eat? Today I was eating my food, I'll just share in the group. I taken about maybe 30 ml of coconut oil. That's cold pressed coconut oil. Special oil which is supplied by VRK, Veeramachan Ramakrishna. The 1 liter is costing 800 rupees. But I believe they are doing an excellent job. That's like a medicine. So I take 30 ml of that one, and then I had some multi-grain chapati, 2 chapatis, and sabjis made out of again coconut oil or cold pressed oil. 2 sabjis I had, and some curds, some nuts I have, and curds. So once I finish that meal, then suppose today I had my first meal around what time? Around 11:30. That means I had already put about 14 to 15 hours of overnight fasting. Previous night I must have taken my meal at 7:30 or 8. So 14-15 hours of overnight fasting is a must. Then taking low carb food. If you can even skip the chapati, it's good. But it is difficult. We are all habituated to eat rice or chapati. So, multi-grain chapati, 1 or 2 is okay. Just try, check yourself. We don't know what happens to me. I'm going to check my PP sugar after eating. I have 2 hours later, and then I'll post it. So once you finish your meal, I finished my meal at 11:30. So at 1:30 to until my second meal. Generally, I prefer to have by 7:30 my second meal. Half an hour before I finish 2 liters water in installments. Then around 7:30, I would like to try the same meals once again. Like, same maybe 30-40 grams of coconut oil and then again some chapati. But it's boring, I know that. But, as I told you, friends, if you have a problem, if you have injured your leg, it is not wise to run or do all that sort of stuff. You must rest, give time for the leg to heal. Similarly, diabetes means you are metabolically disorder. There is a problem on the metabolic approach, your metabolism. So this way, find out how you are going to improve your fasting and PP sugar. Now after 1.5 hours you check. 2 hours you check the PP sugar. Same thing again, dinner also. Do it for 4-5 days. Then you will know how your food is affecting your PP sugar. And okay, because of previous meal, your fasting sugar is also managed. Identified. And then check that for 4-5 days and see how it is faring. Accordingly, you change your food and medicine. Suppose your sugar levels are coming down drastically, then talk to your doctor, reduce the medication. You can monitor a little here and there, but take guidance of the doctor. See, in our group, one gentleman who was having HbA1c of 10.1%, In a span of 1 month, he was able to reduce 8.6%. Amazing. You see, the discipline is very important. And have the right knowledge and discipline. Now we have to try to understand, and the food what you take should not hike your sugar drastically. But when these guys are talking about eating 6 small meals, or say 3 meals and 3 snacks, we are having a roller coaster. Already you are, because of insulin resistance. Many times, many of the doctors don't even check what is the condition of your pancreas, which is the critical for your diabetes. How a doctor can recommend a medicine when his pancreas is performing all right? What is his insulin resistance? What is his fasting insulin levels? What is his fasting sugar? Any other problem? This is like it must be calibrated. You just can't simply give the things to them. But unfortunately, this is the process. And some people, I want to also check people with look at their PP insulin and PP sugar. What should be PP insulin levels, friends? So let's talk about fasting insulin first. Fasting insulin level should be 3 to 6 is ideal, but the lab says 25. Up to 25 means you are in trouble. 3 to 6 is ideal, optimal rather. Okay. Similarly, fasting sugar should be optimal is what I'm shocked to know, below 85 milligram per deciliter. I hardly feel 2% of the population will have that, because we are all doing all sorts of gadwad. So let's say 99, below 99 milligram per deciliter, fasting glucose is the best. Fasting insulin is below 3 to, between 3 to 6 is the best. PP sugar and PP insulin. PP sugar should not be beyond 120 milligram per deciliter. Similarly, PP insulin should not be beyond 30 IUML. What is happening, friend? For some people, fasting insulin itself is 30-40. Then PP insulin is about 300. I got a case study. His PP insulin after 2 hours, it's almost 300 above, because they could not measure. Such a guy, luckily, is not diabetic. He's just having pre-diabetes only. So, friends, before somebody is having elevated the sugar levels in their body for decades before, high insulin will be there. So, in our group, we keep on telling everybody to check fasting sugar, fasting insulin, and HbA1c. These 3 tests are absolutely mandatory. Whomsoever is overweight, even I would suggest a boy, 15, 16 years old boy, if he is happened to be overweight, get these 3 tests done. In fact, one of my niece, she's 16 years old. I hope I can share that report to you guys. She came from Australia. When we checked, high insulin for her, fasting insulin. And I think she is already pre-diabetic, one of my niece. So this is how we should pay attention, friends. Thank you very much for listening. Now I have already changed the group from Wellness Secrets Dinacharya group to Wellness Secrets Transformation. Because in Dinacharya group, last 2 years, whatever we are sharing is going through. God has given 2 years, probably want to listen and want to leave it off, or probably going over the head. So this particular transformation group is primarily to people who are keen to improve their own health, improve their health score, transform their health, live a life without medicine, and also help their own family members and friends. Thank you very much, friends, for listening and sparing your time. And my name is Gangeshwar Rao. I am neither a doctor, nor a yoga man, nor a dietitian. Just last 10 years I have invested substantial time to understand, and then I'm sharing it. So don't believe me, and at the same time don't disbelieve me. Experiment on you. What is the best way? Eat the food what I suggested you, check your sugar level before a doctor, and follow this hydration, elimination, physical exercise, stress-free life, learn yoga, meditation, and then 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable. Thank you very much for listening, friends. If anybody is interested to learn this free of cost, you can join my WhatsApp group or watch my videos in my YouTube channel Wellness Secrets. My mobile number is 9840852996. Thank you very much.